Tuesday the 23rd. Our lake is still frozen, but there's like this big crack across it, like either melted a little bit or there was something that caused a crack. Very interesting. Looks like there's a little line under the ice over there too. You can see it looks a little wet over there, so it could be melting a little bit by shore. We've been having warm temps. And another crack going out from the ice, kind of leading to an area there. I just find all that stuff fascinating. And from this angle I can tell it looks a little watery that way. And it looks a little watery over there. I thought I saw a spot over here by me, but now that I'm on top of it I can't see it. 43 degrees today. Sunny, well, partly cloudy, maybe mostly cloudy. I guess can't really see blue in the sky. It was a little sunny earlier, a little more sunny I should say. The sun is still out, didn't need sunglasses though, but 43, but it's windy, so it's still cold. So I was like, oh, do I need my hat? Do I need my mittens? Yeah, it's still cold. I was wondering if the lake would be frozen or not because, again, all the rain we had the other day and now the warm temperatures. So it was in the high 30s I think yesterday, and like I said, yeah, today 43, tomorrow it's going to be in the 40s again. So this may melt a little bit, but I just find that fascinating, all the different cracks in the ice. I wonder if it makes noise. There's another crack down there, if you can see it or not. But I know I've seen some videos of it almost sounds like, you know, if you have a really tight wire and you twang the wire and you get that noise like a and when there's ice around, people say that's the ice. It's cracking and moving and it may be forming. Say that's a good noise for people who want to be out there and ice fish or snowmobile on the ice or whatever, ice skate on the lake. But if you hear that noise, I don't recall hearing that as I've taken my walks. But that will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if you hear that, and that's what makes some of these cracks in the ice. Oh, fascinating. Another crack in the ice, and then all those little circles with all the little tendrils coming off of them. The science part in me says, oh, those are like cells of the body. Oh, with the little particles going off. Too funny. Gutter cleaners are here today to get the leaves out finally. I was wondering what they could do with the ice, but I guess they're taking the ice out. So there are ice chunks because we've got ice still in our rain gutter, but look at all the leaves that were in the rain gutters, which also doesn't help for drainage. So I guess maybe they started on the other end of the complex and not mine, because I was wondering, I'm like, okay, well I still have ice in my rain gutters, so whether they're going to be able to clean them or not, or do anything. Will they take the ice out? Where's the sun? I'm trying to block the sun so it doesn't go wonky on my screen. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking that too with my mom. She's got one of these, like, I call them coffee bean tree outside her place. I was thinking, like, she probably has a bunch of pods in her rain gutters. So it'll be nice to get these out, and maybe that will also help save some of the future icicles. Here's our rain gutters, so there's still ice in there. So I'll get a before, and then we'll get an after and see if they actually clear it all out for me. Merry Christmas! It's Christmas Day! Woot woot! I made some food. It's green beans, mashed potatoes, a little bit of carrots. We are making plates. We're going over by my mom's and we're gonna go eat with her. So we're packing up our plates and then, yeah, we'll go there, heat it up in the microwave and eat with her and celebrate Christmas then. So yay, a little behind in filming. I was gonna show you I was cooking and all that, and so be it. So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Woo. 'Tis Friday, taking our walk. There's that line that I took a picture of before, but as I mentioned, the lake was getting a little melty. It is pretty much mostly melted, but we've had like 40-degree weather. Today's 40s again. Yesterday was a little bit sunny.
I don't need to be.
Here we are. Happy Friday.
Yeah, I get a day off work and here we go.
Yep. I was gonna say, Wayne took off and so he gets to walk with me. Isn't that nice of me to let him?
Happy wife, happy life.
You got it. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, we turned the corner and I saw that lake all melty and it was like, holy smokes. That's it's believable. We were just commenting about how this has been very warm. And yeah, we need the colder weather so that some of the bugs will really freeze off. But, you know, enjoying this 40 degrees. This isn't so bad. It's still cold enough. Still need hat and mittens, but yeah, don't mind this. Happy Sunday. I figured I would vlog in front of the tree as long as it's still up. We figured we'll keep it up one more week. Normally we take it down a weekend or two after Christmas. Yeah, usually the first weekend or so of January, so that'll be next weekend. One more week, get to enjoy its prettiness. Anyways, yeah, hopefully the sound will be okay. I figured I should test it, but I'm just gonna trust it's gonna be okay. So it's after Christmas and just relaxing, having a relaxing time. Christmas was good. We spent it with Wayne's family as we usually do on the 24th. Their family background is Norwegian and they have a specific dish they make every year called lefse. So it's like a potato pancake and then you put some codfish in there and you smother it with butter and salt and then you roll it up like a burrito and you eat it that way. I'm not a fish person, so very nicely his mom makes ham for me. Same with Cassie. Wayne will eat it. It's one time of the year he eats fish. Otherwise, he doesn't normally eat fish either. But yeah, so for us, they very nicely make ham and carrots and mashed potatoes and rolls. So lots of good food. And then obviously there's lots of snackings. So as we visit beforehand, which there wasn't much this time. Food was ready right away. But they have all the goodies spread out. So they had fudge and rosettes and chapel windows and peanut butter delights. Then there was a snack tray with like cheese and crackers and sausage and olives and pickles. And then she also had a crock pot going with meatballs. So lots and lots of food. So we had our main meal. You know, Aunt Joanne, both of Wayne's aunts came, so Aunt Joanne and Aunt Karen, so it was very nice to be able to see them again. One time of year, mainly. We've seen Joanne a couple times this year. Well, Karen was at the end, she was like, yeah, see you next year. I'm like, well, probably. But, yeah, Joanne brought a salad, which is nice, and she made desserts, a cherry cobbler and an apple crisp. So that was very good. So yeah, we had our meal, we went and we opened gifts, got lots of good presents, and then we had our dessert and lots of visiting, like I said. It was good. Lynn has a cat and a bird too, so the cat actually came out and was socializing here and there, so she was surprised about that. It's usually the cat doesn't come out when there's people around, but she was good. So that was a very nice Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, we also did our normal, we made here a ham and mashed potatoes and green beans and a couple carrots. I only had a few carrots left. I was like, oops, thought I had more than that for our meal, but again, enough food. And we made all of our plates of food here, and then we went by my mom's, and we all ate together that way. So that was very nice to have a Christmas celebration that way also. And I had at least one gift for her, well, actually kind of two. I had some sugar-free almonds that I bought at the store, at the Sweet Trio, specialty like chocolate store in Grafton. And I had that in a sweater that I bought. It was very soft. Oh, I love it. I'm giving her hugs and I'm like, ooh, I like that sweater. It's so soft. She's like, yeah, I like it too. It's nice and warm. I have another gift for her. It hasn't come yet. Cassie's gifts too haven't come yet. I thought I was going to get them the day after Christmas, but that was actually a package that my cousin sent for my mom. That was what that email was about. Mine still says it's coming anywhere between, like now and January 5th or something, or January. I think one's the 5th and one's the 10th. So I'm still waiting on some gifts, but again, those are like Cassie's and then two things for my mom. So at least it's just immediate family, so that's okay. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys do any special Christmas meals? Do you have any special foods, any traditions of what you eat and or do? I know some people, like I said, have lasagna. Some have steak. We usually have steak for New Year's Eve. That's our tradition. Like I say, the lefse for Christmas Eve, the ham for Christmas Day, or just ham for Christmas. So that was really good. Got lots of, like I said, lots of good gifts, lots of laughs. I'll put some of all that in here. Got some cute socks for Lynn always does stocking stuffers, and so this year in our stockings we got a pair of socks. So very cute socks. I was thinking I didn't take a picture of all of them together when we had them. We did do a call with Mandy Christmas Day, so we were able to show her things that we got. So Wayne got a pair of Captain Crunch socks, which are gonna be mine. I like Captain Crunch. That was one of those times. I probably told the story back when I was, a teenager, and it'd be like I'd be waking up in the morning and going, oh, I don't really want to, get up. It's so early, whatever. And I'd be like, ooh, there's Captain Crunch in the house, so I get to have that for breakfast. So I'll be like, ooh, I'm up. Go downstairs and have my Captain Crunch. So yeah, Wayne got those. Cassie got Hershey Kiss socks. Mandy got Reese's socks. I got Sugar Baby. I think that was it. So those were cute. And then we each got some type of like a little game type of thing. So I think Wayne got checkers, or no, Cassie got checkers. I got a Jenga, like a mini Jenga set. So like that. And then Tammy bought these things. They're called poppers. So it's like it looks like a piece of candy where you got the middle and you got then it's like tied off, and then you have the ends. And you hold the ends and you pull it apart, and it makes a popping sound. And then on the inside, there's like a little gift type thing. So it's a paper crown. Oh, I have those off to the side, but you get a little paper crown, and then there was a little card in there that had a joke and a riddle, and then again a little something. Like I got a little scrap pad of paper. And Karen got like dominoes, so a piece of cardboard that it was all folded out, that you'd have to tear apart, and then you can play dominoes with that. Joanne got some type of a number card. I don't know. She was trying to read she read the instructions to us, and it was confusing, but it was cute. It's very, very festive. Again, a little something to do. We had good weather, so it was good for traveling. Regular weather, it was probably upper 30s. No snow, no rain. So like I said, good traveling. So that was really nice, because there's a couple of years that it's been snowing. We went down there and back, and it was in the snow, and it was like, ooh, that was a couple times that was scary. It was just kind of like, eh. So, and then, like I said, Christmas Day, Mandy actually wanted a call. So it was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. I think Wayne's always up early. So he came up and got me. He goes, hey, Mandy would like to have a call. And I'm like, oh. We thought maybe she would be able to be on a call on Christmas Eve and be able to talk to everybody. But that didn't happen. It would be like 5 o'clock in the morning for her, and she was not going to be up. So we recorded a little message for her. Cassie nicely did a little recording, opened up her gifts there. So like I said, she got the socks, and she got like a little cloth purse And Joanne got us each these purses from a friend of hers that makes them. And so, yeah, showed Mandy that in a video, and then we kind of went around the room and we all just said Merry Christmas to her. And then Cassie sent her those videos that she could see. So it was a very nice Christmas day, like I said, that she wanted a chat. And so we were online and we're talking to her. We're like, okay, that's it. And she goes, well, I thought you were going to open gifts. And it was like, oh, do you want to watch us do that? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, put the tree on. I'm like, okay. So we plugged the tree in so the lights were on, and we opened our gifts. And so that was very cute to have her be with us to do that. So I got this shirt from Wayne, and I got these earrings. These ones I picked out. I told them, hey, if you need an idea for a gift, I would like some tricolor earrings. So. And it ends up these match perfectly. So I love this. That's cute. And then from Cassie, oh my God, she asked me, she said, what do you want, Mom? And I'm like, an immersion blender. And she was like, let me see. Oh yeah, I could do that. So yay, I have one of these. So I'm going to be making some potato soup today. So that's on my agenda. So I get to try that instead of using my potato masher, which will be good. Making my potato soup, and these potatoes are about soft. Those need to go just a tad longer, but it is time to do the mashing / blending. So I'm going to use my immersion blender for the first time. I did try it. I have it plugged in. It has a low speed and a high speed, but you have to actually press and hold. It doesn't just stay on. There's not like, I can't like press and hold it and stays on, or press and it stays on. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully this isn't going to be too high. I don't want it splashing all over the place. Maybe I should get down low. I've never used one. Interesting. It's like sucking me to the bottom of the pan. Like that on camera. Very interesting. Let's see if you can see anything. I'll bring you over. All right, here goes. Well, there you go. There's still little chunks in here, which is just fine, but for the most part, it seems like I got the big chunks out. All right, there we go. That was pretty neat. This soup is a little less chunky than when I normally make it, when I just do with a potato masher. So there are still just a few little ones in here, but that's okay. As I say, usually making this soup, especially, you may want to have some chunks in there and not just be completely smooth. But it worked well. This pan was a little more noisier when I did this one. It was better. It wasn't as noisy. That is, I make my 2 batches, one for Mom, one for us. So again, nice and smooth. Very nice. It does have to be plugged in. I don't know, as though there's probably some cordless version that would be battery run. But that's okay. I've got the outlet right here, so that works just fine. And then it was easy enough to detach the blender portion from the motor portion, so I could kind of get a lot of the soup off of that part. So I had the 2 parts, so that was good. But it worked really well. I'm happy about that. Impressed. I'll have to come up with more soups that I can use it for. Wayne I bought him a book from a Wisconsin author, which I got at the Frankie's gift shop when I went there, where I got Martina the candle. And then I got him a book. So he had one other book that he bought a couple weeks before. That was a Baldacci book. That author puts out a ton of books, and he had bought that. Finally had a chance, knowing he needs a couple days off so he can just sit and read. Took him all of 2 days, day and a half, to get through his 500-page book. He's a fast reader. So he got through that one, so now he can do the other book that I got him. That one he's said for New Year's Day. So I could plan that. So again, he'll have a couple days off and be able to sit back and relax and watch that or read that. So yeah, got him a new water bottle, because his other water bottle, the handle broke off, and so it was just inconvenient to be able to carry the other bottle and stuff. So Cassie got him a new water bottle, so I was happy about that. I was looking at something useful I can really get. Cassie, we found like the really big Hershey's Kiss. We found that at Walmart one time we went. It was like the only one on the shelf. I hadn't even seen it when I was shopping for St. Nick things, which is normally what she gets at St. Nick time. But we found that one and just, I'm like, that's ours. It's like, I couldn't grab it fast enough, get it in the cart. And when we checked out, the cashier was like, oh, I didn't know we were selling those. And I'm like, I don't know, but that's probably the last one. I got it. Like I hadn't seen them before that either. But so she was very happy about that. And I got her a pair of gloves because she talked about her gloves were kind of going. So when and I were shopping one time and we picked out a pair of gloves for her, and so she's happy with those. It'll keep her warm on the cold days. And like I said, other stuff is coming for her. So we'll see when that comes. We asked her, like, do you want to know what it is? She goes, nope, I want it to be a surprise. Okay, so when the box comes, she can open it and say, oh, this is what I got. But so yes, very, very good Christmas day. Very nice, a lot of good family time. So I hope you guys all had good family time too. Our weather has been good here. Wayne's been able to take a walk with me these last couple of days also. Today's rainy out. I'll see, maybe I'll still get out there anyways because it's over 40. It's been over 40. The lake's been melting. But it's been nice to be able to take walks. Yesterday I exercised for the first time in a month because of my port being gone. So you can see it looks like it's healing nicely. It feels like, I still feel the scar that wears. I can feel again, it's a little bit of a scar tissue. It's bumpy. I've been putting lotion on it every night. Kind of like lotion up my cuticles. I'm like, put a little lotion on there. But so yesterday I exercised, going, all right, I'm up for it. Let's do this. And I was like, I'm going to do an easy workout, one of the easy videos that I watch, YouTubers, and I'm scrolling down because again, I haven't worked out in a month, so they're not really in my feed. I'm scrolling down a little bit, came across one of the gals that I do her videos, Eleni Fit, Eleni Fit. But she's one of the more, it's a hard workout, 30 minutes, arms and abs, and I'm like, I can do this, that's fine, with weights. I'm like, I go grab my weights. I'm like, oh, do I need my 2-pounders plus my 5-pounders? I'm like, 5-pounders been feeling kind of light when I was last working out. So I'm sure for this one, 5-pound it'll be okay, maybe a little tough, but yeah, it should be okay. So get the weights up, start the workout, and we're going to town and we're doing it. And I get to a point, I'm like, these are getting heavy. I'm like, I have to stop. I have to put my weights down. Good. We're probably near the end of the video anyway, so it's okay. I'm not missing out on too much. And then I'm into the next move, and I look at, and on her screen when she does video, she puts a little bar on the corner of the video that says like how far through the workout you are. Yeah, we weren't even halfway. We're like, okay. So I had to laugh at myself. I'm like, all right. Yeah, not. So that we did that one move, maybe a second, and then it was halfway. So I'm like, okay, well, that's not so bad, but get through a little water break, and then we're into the second half of the video. And it was 30 minutes. So this last 15 minutes, I did the weights on and off and used them for maybe half of that last half. But I was like, it was too funny. But I did it. I made it through, so I was proud of myself. I was like, okay, there, you did it. You made it through a video. You got through the exercise routine again. Did some floor stretches and all that, so good. And I'm like, I felt so good afterwards. It was like, oh yeah, I love this. I love that feeling. It was good. Getting back into it. Rest of the day was good. This morning I'm waking up, I'm laying on my side. I'm like, God, my port area hurts. And it's not like I'm scrunching my shoulders, because sometimes depending on the way I move, if I crunch too much, I can feel a little pinch. But I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just laying here and it hurts. And I get up and I'm getting dressed and I'm like, oh, it hurt. And then I'm like, the back of my arm hurt. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did weights yesterday. I did a lot of arm work. I'm like, oh, this chest muscle. Like, but mainly the port area. I'm like, that hurts. I'm like, oh, I just need to put some pressure on here today, or I need like I didn't think I overdid it. I was feeling pretty good. I didn't feel like I overdid it yesterday, but this morning I was like, oh, okay. It's gotta be leg day next. Work on my legs. Take it a little easy here before I kind of work the arms again. Wait a couple days, take a couple days break, let it heal, and then go back at it. I don't know. Kind of funny, but Yeah, so still healing. Other than that, what else? Like I said, we talked to Mandy. She has not received her Christmas box yet, which really stinks. I sent it November 24th, so I did December 24th is 4 weeks. It did say in the post office, like, things take, internationally 4 to 6 weeks. But I was like, oh, it'll get there in like 2 to 3, I'm like, regular card takes that long. Even a box, I'm like, it's going to go on a plane. It's going to go, it should be there. When I look at my tracking number and everything, it still just says en route. I forget the words. Those aren't the right words. But it's still like it's in processing. It's as of December 5th. I haven't had an update since December 5th. So I don't know where it is. I'm assuming it's over in Korea somewhere at their post office, and they're still figuring it out. I don't know. But unfortunately, as I told her, I'm like, I sent a little, ceramic tree that I was hoping she could have in her apartment all month to give her a little Christmas vibe, and knowing she was missing home for Christmas. And so I was like, oh, fine. But she spent it with her friends, so that was good. They went to their local wine bar. They went on the 24th, so they had to work. They actually had to work on the 24th. And that went well, and she got a couple gifts from her students. She got some cookies, and she got a cute little figurine that one of the kiddos made for her. It was like a plush little figurine, which she actually put on her little bag, her work bag. It's small enough that she could put it on there. It was yellow, and the child told, yep, she made it yellow for her because she knows Mandy likes yellow. So that was cute. And so, yeah, they went to the wine bar that night, and they had dinner and drinks. And then as they were leaving, the owner came up to them and was like, oh, wait, just like, here, and gave them a bottle of wine, and it was like complimentary. And I said, look, there's trees on there, Christmas trees. And so they were like, oh, that was so sweet. So Mandy took that back to her place because everybody said, yep, take it to your place. We'll all come over to your house and we'll drink at one of these nights. And so Mandy's like, okay, her place has become like the designated spot for the people to meet up. So that's okay. And then Christmas Day, I thought they went out for a little bit somewhere. No, maybe not. I think maybe she woke up late. She slept really poorly Christmas Eve night, and she didn't get up until 1. And then she saw a text from the girls saying they wanted to go out and do barbecue for lunch, dinner. And she was like, oh, okay. And then her other friend that lives nearby her was like, okay, I'm ready now. And Mandy's like, oh, give me like 10 minutes to get dressed. So Mandy hurried up and got some clothes on. And then they went out and had their barbecue, which was good. And then they went back to the wine bar and celebrated Christmas there. Too cute. They're kind of the first ones there. And so the owner wasn't there. He usually is and loves to greet them and stuff. And but the guy from the back, who's normally in the kitchen, kind of came out and you could sit anywhere, and he's like, didn't really know English and that, but they communicated enough, and he cleared a little booth for them, or what, which I guess is their regular booth anyway. So they went and they sat there, and it took about an hour, and the owner finally came in. But then this other guy kind of came, he took their drink orders and got them their drinks and set up, and he was texting. They was texting. He was probably texting the manager, going, "Hey, there's actually people here." So that was cute. So the owner did come in and talked with them a little bit stuff, and then at the end when they were ready to leave, he was like, "Oh, hold on, shots." And so then he came back with a beer and poured little shots of beer that they all drank. So that was very cute, and he wished them Merry Christmas. So
5 minutes, cheers.
Well, yeah.
If you wanted it
Proper. He said, okay, in 5 minutes, cheers. And so Mandy heard that, and the other girls were like, wait, what? And so she was like, oh, he wants to drink with us. So he's done that before, a couple different times. So that's, as I said, it's very cute. That's very nice. It's why they like going there. It's very personable. But yeah, and then for not tomorrow, the next day. For New Year's Eve, they're going out. Her and the friends are going out to the hotel to spend New Year's out there. They are planning at least an ice skating night, it sounds like, and then they'll watch. There's fireworks for New Year's Eve. So she was looking up and she goes, well, yeah, this place has fireworks and this place has fireworks and this place has fireworks. So they haven't decided completely yet where they're going to go. But that's the plan. So at least she has a plan for New Year's too. And yeah, so they said they have a couple days off and then she'll be back at it. So Wayne's nice. They had a couple days off. He'll have to go back to work tomorrow. Cassie had to go back right away the day after Christmas. And so she's had a couple days in, and now today is off. And I think she has to go back tomorrow again right away because of having off New Year's Day. She didn't get to have Monday off. She'll have to work, and that's okay. And I think we're supposed to get, like I said, we're in rain today. It's supposed to turn into snow overnight. So I kind of figured, but I don't mind the snow. It's kind of at this point I'm actually missing the snow. I don't like driving in the snow, but I like to have it around. It's pretty, and it's winter, so it's kind of like I want snow. Yeah. So that's what's been going on here. Like I said, other than that, I'm looking. I don't know. I'm enjoying, appreciating having some downtime here, and relaxing a little bit. Also building a puzzle. That's the other thing that's going on. I have that dog puzzle. Still working on it. I think I'm on day 5. Or was yesterday, day 5. I have one dog complete. Happened on day 4. We finally got one dog complete. I finally had Cassie help me again, I think that day. Yeah, earlier that day. I think she helped me for a little while. Then she's like, I'm going to be done, Mom. I'd rather be support from the couch, whatever. And I'm like, that's fine. So I'm like, you did good work. With an hour here, she helped me find a bunch of pieces. So she went and relaxed again, and then I finally finished the one dog, and I was like, okay. And then yesterday I had a little bit of time to work on it, but today was my plans. Making the soup and then working on the puzzle. I'll put this somewhere in the video so it'll look a little different, but it just dawned on me too that we went to see Christmas lights last night. So again, that's been one of those things that's been kind of like on my bucket list of, really there's a place called Candy Cane Lane. I think they're, as far as I remember, one of them that started it with having a big neighborhood that has a whole bunch of lights. And as years went on, they decided they started charging people for going through, and then they were donating that money to like the food banks and stuff like that. So I saw that there was one kind of nearby, and I asked, Wayne if he was up for that. He said, sure. Asked Cassie. She said, sure. So it was like, yay. So we did that last night, and again, nice that it was good enough weather. I had the window down the whole way. It was like a mile long worth in a park that they had a bunch of cute little lights up. And yeah, so we drove through that, and that was very cute, and figuring out what all the different things were. And then after that, it was kind of like, I want to see more. And so we went through a neighborhood. I'm like, there wasn't too much going on in the one neighborhood. And so they knew of a house that was on Lake Drive that always does it up for every holiday. And I've seen their Valentine's one and their Halloween one, and it's been awesome. So we had to go see the Christmas one. So we went down there and got to see that, and that yard was fantastic, as we figured. So saw that one along with other Christmas lights as we drove by. So that was fun too. So let me know if you guys do that too. Do you drive around? Do you look at lights? It's so pretty. It was so fun. My true love gave to me. Oh, there they are. They're all. Yes. We missed. I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Golden
6. 7 Kisseling. 8. Midsummer-looking. You got your tickets? Okay.
I got it ready. Yeah.
Did you actually know that every thing listed in the song 12 Days of Christmas is a bird?
Ladies dancing?
Everything is a bird?
Everything is a bird.
Drummers drumming?
Means a milking?
Yeah.
How's that a bird?
Oh, hold on, I don't know. But even like the golden rings is about like it's a ring to like their golden rings on the bird's neck.
Okay. There's a human.
Light glare. A rabbit. What are these?
Looks like a fox.
Yeah.
And a toboggan.
It's a fox?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. Noel.
Oh, that's, I thought that was a ragdoll.
Oh, sure. Records.
It's like a Game Boy.
Oh, yeah. Is it Mr. Potato Head? I don't know.
Slinky. It's a Slinky going down the stairs.
Oh, that's cute.
Mr. Potato Head, you're awesome.
But I figured, yep, I also want to finish this up, so I'll get my updates done for the Monday, and let you know, yeah, what was going on, and ask you, like I said, how was your Christmas? How did things go? I hope you're healthy. I know Margie mentioned that her family had the flu. I know the flu is going around. My girlfriend's son's family had the flu, so they weren't able to come over for Christmas, so she was missing them, but understandable. You don't want to bring the sickness to everybody. They already get enough colds and all that, having little kids, that they get regular sickness, but the flu. So I hope you guys are all healthy. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, good Christmas. Hope you got to spend some good time with family, eat some really good food. Let me know in the comments, like I said, any Christmas traditions that you guys do, food-wise, otherwise, and what were some of your favorite gifts. And, like I said, hope you're all doing well. Keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.